Okay, we're with Jason Oak in Hong Kong at Y&R. So Jason, can you tell me a little bit about what you do and your role here?
I am the regional head of strategy for Y&R in Asia. And I'm based out of Hong Kong, but we do work out of our office here across about 10 countries in Asia, from China all the way down through Southeast Asia to India. We have probably about 10 clients that we run out of the Hong Kong office. The biggest one is Colgate Palmolive. It's actually Y&R's biggest client in the region, so I spend a lot of time on that. And then I also try to keep in touch with all the planners and all the other offices around the region and help out. We do training sessions from time to time and thought leadership and things like that. So I've been here for about 2 years. I moved here from North America, and it's been an absolutely amazing experience. Probably the best personal and professional move I've ever made. I highly recommend people try moving outside their comfort zone and outside of their part of the world.
And you've done a really good job of learning some bits and pieces of the language. When I listen to you speak Cantonese, it sounds sort of like you're leaning back, and you have a really good pronunciation.
The secret is I've never taken a lesson, but I just tried to learn from taxi cab drivers instead of actually taking formal lessons. Every time I would get in a taxi for like the first year I was here, the first thing I learned how to say was, how do you say this in Cantonese? And so I would get in and I'd be like, how do you say this in Cantonese? How do you say this in Cantonese? How do you say that in Cantonese? And a lot of the taxi drivers here speak enough English that they can kind of joke around with you a little bit, but they're really happy to help you learn a few things. And so because I wasn't learning from a textbook or wasn't worried about the written characters, which are quite hard to figure out, I was just learning phonetically, and so I was able to actually just copy what I heard them saying. So I probably sound like a taxi driver when I'm talking, but that seems to be doing okay. I got to the point though quite quickly. You get to the point where you can say enough and you sound good enough that then people start talking back to you, and then you have to say, sorry, I've used up all of the 5 phrases that I know that I can't say anymore now. Sorry.